Oh, hang on. There we go. How you doing this morning, Waffles? All right, so we are building Feywide Visitor Ganex Astral Hunter. So let's start by pulling up our correct folder. And create a Google Sheet. Go away. I wish Sheets had a dark mode. Ganex Feywild. Core support. Direction. Board wipes. Card advantage. Mana ramp. Lands. Okay, so this one's going to be ultra budget. We're going to try to keep this one under $50, but there are some key cards I need in the deck that may push it over that. So for right now, we're just going to knock this out real quick. Like I said, we're going for budget here more than we're going for power, but I think this is an interesting deck concept. So here's how it works. Ganex says, whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under our control, we make a treasure token. Feywild Visitor says, commander creatures you own have, whenever one or more non-token creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you create a 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature token with flying. So, we get to make a ton of treasures. So this is basically going to be feeding each other. So we want Ganex Astral Hunter and Feywild Visitor. Okay, good. I am unmuted. I'd like to add Imposter Syndrome. I don't think it's going to work. Chat, I lost my straw. What if I need help? I don't even know if you can help. My stupid cup fell down, and my straw fell out, and I don't see it anywhere. It's like it vanished.
I don't feel that it has gone under.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Did you find it?
No, but your seat is reclined up, which means it could be underneath and not up against the edge.
The cup fell here.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. You have to get up and be removed from the chair entirely to do any searching.
1 second, chat. Alright, I'm still here. I'm just away from my desk. I had to turn off the camera. Waffles, what the fuck are you doing getting a 20-pound turkey? 34-pound turkey, sorry.
Found it.
Jesus Christ. How did I make it all the way over there? okay? Need help?
I have to carefully, oh so carefully, maneuver.
I'm not going to trust this Ritz cracker that I found on my chair.
Neither did I.
It's going to go into garbage.
Okay.
Good morning, Cherry. You got a kitty. All right, Chet. Gold vein pickaxe. Oh, nice. Your boss gave you a free turkey? That's hilarious. Did you dye your hair again, or is it just fading? Okay. Because it's orange. You got home a little early, or did you go back out again? Because I heard you come home at like 1:45. Alex? Who? Okay.
And then Alex stayed up was late because he had a bad manager and it got almost to 2:30.
Ew.
I made to stay up so I bleached my hair.
That works. Your boss gave you a free turkey, and it's a 34-pound turkey. Bro, you're going to have leftovers for like a year. Our local grocery store, the one we like going to, does a deal around Christmas time where if you spend $150 on groceries, you get a free turkey. And we don't have the freezer space, and that's the only reason I didn't take advantage of it. Because normally I don't turn down food, especially frozen food. I mean, that turkey's going to be good. I could cook that for Christmas, right? Like, but I don't have room in my freezer for it. Right, wife?
Yeah.
All right. I don't necessarily want to go treasures. Mostly what I'm looking for is making tokens. That's the primary thing. The treasures are there to help out, and treasures and dragons just kind of go together real easily. And let's take a look at... that's not bad. I'm mostly looking for things that give people double strikes. So we know we want Dragon Tempest, because that's core. Let me put that damn thing on my lap. We know we want Scourge of Valkus. Because here's the thing. The way these cards are worded... Okay. Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you create a 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature token with flying. Okay, so if I have 3 opponents and I hit each of them with a double striking creature, I make 6 tokens. So 13 adults and 7 kids, that should be fine. Six tokens is 6 treasures. 6 tokens is also a butt ton of damage with Dragon Tempest and Scourge of Valkus, right, wife?
Yeah.
6 dragon tokens suddenly hitting the battlefield when you have either of those on the battlefield is usually like game over at that point.
Yeah.
You gonna bleach it again? You're still kind of... You get this pinkish orange thing going on, or are you just gonna dye it?
Coral, pink it.
Salmon. Gonna go hot pink this time? Light pink? Oh. Not gonna go stars?
I can't do that by myself.
I can do it. Grab a big old brush. Oh, there we go. Swashbuckler extraordinaire. Extraordinaire. Shimmer Dragon. Yeah. Laughless. Ooh, Kindred Discovery. Are you but you're not budget? We'll try to get Wrathful Red Dragon in the list. These suck. These are traps. Don't play these. Everyone plays these and they're wrong. I know you don't play Dargans. Hang on. It's a green creature. Is it Knight of the... Yeah, this guy right here. Cute stuff will run this guy sometimes in dinosaur decks, but dinosaur decks are more ground-based. My argument for not running these is dragons have flying, generally. And so running cards like Earthquake, which destroy all non-flying creatures, or deal damage to all non-flying creatures, you're going to kill your own ramp. Why? Why are you hurting yourself like that? But this guy, Knight of the Stampede, yeah, he's 4 mana. Dinosaur spells you cast cost 2 less to cast? Are you kidding me? Huh. Hi.
Sabrina Carpenter had her final short and sweet tour last night.
So she's done?
She's done with short and sweet. And
Okay.
She said she's probably going to take a few years off.
She went crazy. She went crazy hard. She toured like solid for almost 2 years, right?
Well,
She toured with on the Eras tour with Taylor.
She was opener with Taylor, and then like less than 6 months later, had her short and sweet tour with where the first leg was America. She took a 3-month break because she had her nonsense Christmas Netflix
Right.
special.
Right.
And then she had her second leg. She released her deluxe album, her new album, her next leg, which right before her next leg started, she had her 3 SNL night, where she was the host and the musical guest.
Right, on SNL.
And then she had her next final tour.
I don't think she'll take like 3 years off. I think she'll play like a year off though.
Probably, but like,
She's young. She'll recover quick. Yeah, she needs a break. Yeah, absolutely.
but
She needs to consume because she's been creating so much that she needs time to absorb and rest and
she hasn't even like planned out her man's best friend tour.
right.
At all, because she's been so busy. But her final bodysuit was a pink to blue ombre that said "the end," and she's saying goodbye.
Yeah. I also like Shake the Foundations for Enrage decks. You know what, we'll just add it. If we need to cut it later, we'll cut it. Kindred Discovery. Braid. Oot, Vara, Hellkite. Blasphemous Act, Aetherize. Yes. Reconnaissance mission. Coastal Piracy. Am I spelling that right? Yay, I spelled it right. No, I don't want. I want this version because this version's prettier. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. There's also Bident of Thassa. There's literally 3 effects. of that say whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card as like a general all-purpose give it to everybody. And so if you're in a deck with a go wide strategy and you're in blue, like I think you're running all three of these, aren't you, Cherry, in your fairies deck?
I'm running Violent Assassin. Not piracy, I think.
I think we need to add coastal piracy to you because
I don't remember. I can't remember the differences between my old
right.
and my new one. I know for sure,
But there's also this one. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. But yeah, like love you. Oh, welcome back. Yay! Welcome back, Mr. Waffles. Appreciate you. Been a long-time supporter. I have had zero time to... That's one of the reasons I'm streaming is when I stream, I can focus on building decks. We've kind of fallen behind over the last couple of weeks. I've been spending so much time driving to try to make as much money as possible in order to pay bills and make sure we have a good Christmas and make sure the wife has a good birthday and all that fun stuff. So I've barely had time to watch anime. Alright, so we want Reconnaissance Mission. We like that one. Sark and Solar Flame. Yeah. Hey, we're up to 4 subscribers, chat. That's pretty cool. Let's slide you there. And let's slide you there so I can read stuff. Patron of the Arts. I love Fur Crag, and I think I need to build a Fur Crag deck. Let's check. Katali's favor. No. When Patron of the Arts enters the battlefield or die. No. Nope, none of you. Definitely not. I love you. You're my darling. You're my favorite. You're not making it in this deck. When we build the next deck, you're going in, though. Bit too pricey. Yeah, Zorn. Why not? Oh, no, Zorn's way too expensive. No. Yes. Did the other video finish rendering, wife?
Should be.
And to only cast an instant sorcery spell? No. I don't think Galazeth works in this deck. No. Yeah, but you don't have flying. You're okay. You're good. Roaming Throne's $30. Not a chance. Ward 4 as long as he's untapped. Sure. Nope. I remember when Scourge of the Throne was $20. Drakiseth is spot removal because he deals damage to any target. Ancient Silver Dragon is amazing. It's $50 now. Are you kidding me? Oh, people finally figured out that drawing cards is a good thing. Derp-a-derp. Part of the reason I'm wanting to keep this deck ultra budget is because the grand total cost for both of our commanders, the commander and background, is under $1. Like, you could literally go to your LGS, put $1 on the counter, and get change back after buying these two. Nesting Dragon, sure. Dragonologist. When this creature enters, look at the top 6 cards of the library, instant sorcery or dragon card. Yes. Yes. Sure, Steel Hellkite. Draw 3 cards, then discard a card. Okay, that's not bad. When this creature enters, return up to 2 other target non-land permanent. Yes. Counter target non-creature spell. Scry 2. Yeah, sure. Why not? Thunderbreak Regent. Whenever a dragon you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, this creature deals 3 damage to that player. See, I love Fire Spreader Whelp. It doesn't belong in this deck. They're like, but Danon, it's a dragon. This is not an instant or sorcery deck. Or a dragon spell. No. Sure. Oh, I like this guy. I love Twin Frame Tyrant. I'm so glad I got a copy for the wife. Oh, no. Chaos Dragon's not $6 good. I love him, but no. Yes. I appreciate you. Because you don't really know blue, do you? Tap, draw a card, then discard a card. You gotta pay 1? No. Skyline Despot. Yes. I love him. Young Blue Drake. No. Boned Horde Drakeshar. Love him. No. Perfect. Counter target spell with mana value 2 or less. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell or a dragon spell, gets +2/+0 till end of turn. I mean, I don't hate him, and he's budget, so let's go ahead and add him. And it's an Omen. Sarkhan Dragon Ascendant. Behold a dragon. Dragon Control enters. Shadow Course is good. Literally just cast it to draw 2 cards after combat. Oh my gosh, I need to tell you. So, my favorite standard deck I ever had... Not Azusa. Okay. Adeliz, the Cinderwind. I ran 4 of her. Okay. And at the time, Charter Course was standard legal as well. Adeliz says, whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, wizards you control get +1/+1 till end of turn. At the time... Soulscar Mage was legal in standard. Eventually he cycled out, and that's okay, because we got... this guy. So, let's look up Adeliz again. Okay. So, I have Adeliz and Dreadhorde Arcanist on board. Dreadhorde Arcanist says, whenever this guy is banned in Legacy, that's how good he is. Whenever this creature attacks, you may cast target instant sorcery card with mana value less than or equal to this creature's power from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. I cast Charter Course. I draw 2 cards and I discard a card. Adeliz pumps Dreadhorde Arcanist and herself. I attack with both. Dreadhorde Arcanist attacks. Dreadhorde Arcanist now has 2 power because Adeliz pumped him. I cast Charter Course. Because I've attacked this turn, I no longer have to discard a card. So, Charter Course was ridiculous in this deck. I've wanted to have her as a decent commander for a while, but I decided to go with Balmor instead. So I've got a Balmor deck, and I love it. It's so much fun. Sure, big score. Arcane Denial. Cleansing Wild. Fire. We got a Braid. Draconic Lore. Yes. Draconic Lore. Resculpt. Rapid Hybridization. Artifact or creature. Resculpt. 。 Unexpected Windfall. Dragon card from your hand. Yeah. Not. Oh, I'm gonna need Sarkhan. Fireblood? Fireblood. And I'm gonna need Dragon's Horde. That works. Doesn't protect you against board wipes, though. So right now we're kind of overbuilding the deck. I'm deliberately going to build it with like 110, 115 cards. Now let's go Mystic Reflection. Yeah. No, and I don't run counterspells to lock opponents out from playing the game. Okay, I run counterspells mostly as protection, either protecting me from losing the game or protecting my board. So I usually use counterspells to stop. I'll shut cute stuff down, but she does the same thing to me because I know her decks and she knows mine. But outside of playing with the wife, like, I counterspell board wipes. Oh, I'm going to board wipe. No, you're not. Oh, I'm going to blow up your thing. No, you're not. I'm going to win the game. No, you're not. And it's so funny when the green players get all pissy about them comboing off and pulling out a free, tutoring up and throwing down, Craterhoof. And I'm like, counterspell. And they're like, what? You're so mean. Blue's cheating. And I'm like, Mister has 40 mana on turn 6 and I'm cheating? Uh-huh. Right, wife?
Right.
I love Untimely Malfunction. It needs a reprint already. It's too good. And every red deck wants it. I love Invert Polarity. Into Apex Predator? That's funny. I love Spell Swindle. I wish I could play it more, but I don't. Spell Swindle is one of those. It's the opposite of Mystic Remora. The higher power games you go of Commander, Mystic Remora is a top tier card at CEDH. It is a very, very good card at Bracket 4. It's okay in Bracket 3, and it downright sucks in Bracket 2. Spell Swindle's the opposite. Spell Swindle sucks at CEDH. It's okay in Bracket 4. It's barely playable in Bracket 3. Bracket 2, it's an awesome Magic card. Because everyone's playing, like, Battleship Commander. And they're like, I'm going to cast this 7-mana thing. And I would go, no, I'm going to make 7 treasures. Keep watch. Teferi's Ageless Insights. Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Now, as far as planeswalkers go, I care about... So some planeswalkers have a static ability right here, like this. But most just have, like, you've got the ability, the plus ability and the minus ability, and you can activate either of these as soon as the planeswalker hits the table. So, like, Chandra Hopespeaking is 6 mana, but you can add 2 mana to any combination of colors, and when you cast Instant Sorcery, you can copy it. It only triggers once a turn, but who cares? You get to copy a spell, right? For free every turn. So, Chandra, in a Spellslinger deck, is awesome, but just as a mana rock, she kind of sucks. Meanwhile, Torch of Defiance, she's been reprinted a bunch, so she's budget. I mean, other than the special edition versions, but there's the black and white version. So I've got this version of her, and she's gorgeous. But Lurking Predator saved me. Nice. But yeah, I mean, +1, exile a card. You may play that card. If you don't, deals 2 damage to each opponent. Okay, so she's damage and card advantage at the top. If I don't want to play the card, I'll just blow you up. Okay, great. Or she adds mana, or she's 4 damage to target creature. Like, name me a red commander deck that doesn't ever want to draw more cards, doesn't ever want to draw mana or make mana, and doesn't ever want to destroy a creature. Yeah, who cares if you ever get the emblem? I mean, if you get the emblem, great, but if not, who cares? You've got these 3 abilities where it's like, I'm just going to crush everybody. So, love her. Lofty Denial. Distant Melody, no. Okay, we are going to need... Alright, let's get into Soul Ring, Arcane Signet. Boop, 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 boop. Let's grab our lands database and bring it over here. We want Talisman. Talisman of Creativity. Is it Signet? Sky Diamond. Fire Diamond. Mind Stone. Thought Vessel. Oh, we need commit memory. Thought Vessel, a Decanter of Endless Water, Chromatic Lantern, Throne Dynamo, I don't think we're going to need. Let's go Gilded Lotus, Wayfarers, Bauble. What's the last one? Oh, Solemn Simulacrum. And we can trim. Okay, obviously not. Obviously not. Nope, 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 nope. Yes. These. These. This. Why not? Sulphur Falls, Volatile Ford, Milton Tributary, Milton. Cascade Bluffs and Shivan Reef. I think Riverdale Pathway has gone down at all. Frostboil, Snarl, Temple, Let's get all of those, and we're going to rearrange Boilerworks and put it down there. Grab those. Grab all of you, and then we're going to go 10 Island, 10 Mountain, and we will adjust as needed. All right, let's see how this looks. Let's move you back over here. Decks. Oh, login. Decks. My decks. Create a deck. And this is going to be See, 56 cents for the commander, and so we're going to add a few more things. All right, $80. All right, let's try to get it down to 50, chat. We are at 40 lands. What? No. You know what? That would be hilarious. I'm going to go ahead and add that as well. Oh, they're just little 1/1 fairy dragons. Crucible of Fire. Oh my god. And what's the name of the he. Alright, I need to spell Frostkite correctly. Oh, there's no S. Alright, are we over? We're 9 cards over. Alright, first of all, we're going to cut 6 lands. 4 lands. 8. 8. So that's going to bring us down to 5 cuts. 8. 8. Didn't change our price at all. What can we do to bring this down? Do we have any lands over $1? We do not. All of our lands are under $1. All right, Kindred Discovery, gone. I love you, Kindred Discovery. You are too expensive. Is there anything more expensive than Kindred? Utvara! Sorry, Utvara. I love you. Goodbye.
No one says goodbye to Utvara.
When we're building a budget deck, we say goodbye to Utvara. Look at that. Those two alone brought us down to $65. Can we shave off $16 in 3 magic cards, chat? Well, if I need to add a land, I will. We can just go up to 37 lands. So we can do it in 4. Niv Mizzet Perun is $4. Anything more expensive than Niv? Chromatic Lantern and Decanter of Endless Water? Ouch. Scourge of Valkus. Sorry, he's a key card, he needs to say. Goodbye, Niv. I love you. Actually, I don't, because Cute Stuff stole you. Twice. Twice I had my Niv Mizzet deck stolen by my wife.
Remember your triggers and I'll let you have one.
No, fuck you. I'm ADHD. I don't have to remember shit. I'm the Is It player. I'm the Is It player. I still need to build you that. I need to modify what's her bucket and give her to you as soon as I have her finished. Is it Gutter Snipe Tribal?
Yeah.
I think you just have a blast with that deck. I'm going to cast Opt and deal 8 damage. Oh, trigger, 16 damage. And everyone just looks at you in horror. Abject horror. Right, wife?
Mm-hmm.
No infinite combos, no nothing. I know you're a girl player. You like smashy smashy. Cute Stuff also likes smashy smashy. But she likes to fly smashy smashy, not just... Wrathful Red Dragon I'm not a fan of in this deck. It's cute. I like the card. I don't think it works in this deck. All right, chat. We're down to $58, and I can cut one card, and I don't think anything's $8. Scourge of Alcus is required. I need it in this deck. I could cut Chromatic Lantern into Cantrip of Endless Water. You chatting with someone?
Yeah.
Is that Hazy John?
Yep. Did that work? Ha.
No, we'll just cut Chromatic Lantern. I think we've got enough ramp.
Does
$56.
Norman have this game yet? Crowley, does he have plates up? Oh, okay. Because I know he had mentioned like a year ago when he watched us play, that
No.
it looked interesting to him and he wanted to look into it. And okay. Well, it's on sale 70% off, so it's gonna
This
suggest,
water.
hey, let's.
I need. You know what? Why not? Fire Spitter Whelp.
It's like $6 now. It's on sale and somebody I know wants to.
All right, chat. $3 more.
Let me cancel remote play. And now let
You know what? No, it's close enough. I don't want to do that. Doot, doot,
in the hopes
doot,
that
doot.
will help.
Yeah, we'll keep it at 56. I'd rather do this.
Because I have a buddy.
Oh. Yep. Okay, we have a commander deck.
I've had it where I double click to open up the game just to play by myself. And it like flashes up and then crashes. And
We got a commander deck,
so-
chat. That's
and
one
it's, like,
down.
random. It's like 1 in 3 days.
All right, wall.
Ah.
What are we making next?
Okay.
Oh, remove. Stop. What? Stop. Remove.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is the fun one.
Okay. Probably. Yeah.
No. God, stop it.
Danon is streaming deck building. So
Oh,
I'm
do,
trying
do,
to
do,
keep
do.
my voice rather low. Yeah. He's streaming deck building.
Ah,
Because he
damn it.
needs to get deck building done, but streaming is another potential revenue. So it's like, yeah, knocking out two at once. But I don't want to disturb him, and yeah.
Oh, bullshit. You love disturbing me. All right, chat. Here's the big one.
Okay, I did. At least I thought I did. Cancel remote play.
I had an idea with this
Remote
boy.
play together. Okay.
First of all, let's take a break. We're not going to go anywhere. We are going to watch. There you are. Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. For those who missed yesterday's video, a quick reminder. We have something of a tradition on this channel where we build decks for family members on their birthday. Well, this week is Cute Stuff's birthday. For those who don't know, Cute Stuff is my beloved wife and the editor of this channel. I thought it would be fun to spend the whole week building decks for my wife. So this will be Dragon Week on Commander by Danon. Continuing our week, we've got a Bracket 3 deck led by Lathless Dragon Queen. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Lathless Dragon Queen is a 6-mana 6/6 legendary dragon with flying. Whenever another dragon we control enters, we create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. We may also pay 2 mana to give dragons we control +1/+0 until the end of turn. Lathless is known as an army in a can commander, and is one of my wife's favorites. We've featured her as a commander many times on this channel, but if you're new, I'll give you a little backstory. I quit Magic back in 2004 because Cute Stuff was pregnant and diapers are expensive. In 2017, that same bundle of joy came to me and asked me to teach them how to play Magic. We got into Standard, and by 2018, the whole family was playing. Cute Stuff has always loved dragons, and when the opportunity to build a Standard deck featuring dragons came about, I took it. For a brief period, the following cards were all legal in Standard: Lathless Dragon Queen, Demanding Dragon, Glorybringer, Dragon's Horde, Panharmonicon, Sarkhan Fireblood, and Chandra Torch of Defiance. Imagine the look on her opponent's face when Cute Stuff cast Demanding Dragon when she already had Lathless and Panharmonicon on board. So, for the math on that, the look on her opponent's face. Okay, the math on that. You don't have any you can sacrifice 2 creatures or take 10 damage, or 1 in 5. And her opponent didn't have any creatures. So he took 10 damage right there. And Lathless made 2 5/5 dragon tokens. So he scooped right there. He was like, nope, I'm done. And Cute Stuff was like, aw. It was so funny. Her opponent was pissed. You remember smashing people with that mono red dragon deck, wife?
Yeah.
She did really good with that deck. She tended to lose to the solid control decks or the really, really, really fast decks that could kill her before like turn 4. But other than that, she was just crushing people. When Cute Stuff cast Demanding Dragon when she already had Lathless and Panharmonicon on board. But rotation soon happened and her favorite Standard deck was no longer legal. Eventually, I turned it into a commander deck. I just used pieces lying around and didn't put a lot of money directly into it. Cute Stuff was hesitant at first. She'd had bad experiences playing Commander before, but she soon fell in love with the deck, and we started adding more and more expensive cards. So this video is the next evolution of that deck. At least, how I'd like to build it for her. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. One of my favorite products Ultimate Guard has is their Xenoskin Sidewinder. The Sidewinder has a soft microfiber lining as well as the rugged Xenoskin shell we've all come to love. While the Sidewinder isn't a new product, they are now available in the beautiful two-tone Synergy series, like this blue-white one seen here. Find it if your local game store carries Ultimate Guard products, or click the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lanes and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. To start off our land base, we've got Ancient Tomb, Nykthos Shrine to Nyx,
Yes,
and Three Tree City as lands that produce extra mana. Next up, Scavenger Grounds, Arena of Glory, War Room, and Command Beacon, all serving as utility lands. Finally, we've got 31 snow-covered mountains. Yes, snow-covered. Yes, there's a reason for that, we're not just flexing. For thematic mana ramp, we've got Ganax Astral Hunter, Goldspan Dragon, Ancient Copper Dragon, and Cavern Horde Dragon. Dragons love treasures, after all. We've also got Chandra, Torch of Defiance, and Sarkhan Fireblood, both of whom can serve as card advantage if we don't need the mana. For cost reducers and mana increasers, we've got Ruby Medallion, Herald's Horn, Extraplanar Lens, Gauntlet of Power, and Caged Sun. Lots of ways to make our spells cheaper or give us extra mana. Next up, we've got Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Dragon's Horde, Thought Vessel, Thron Dynamo, and Throne of Eldraine. Some great mana rocks. Finally, Sozin's Comet and Mana Geyser serve as rituals. We're a bit heavy on mana ramp, but some of our ramp has a high mana value, so I wanted a good mix of early and late game ramp. Our card advantage package consists of Sarkhan's Triumph, Jeska's Will, Thundermane Dragon, Dragon Mage, Bonehorde Dracosaur, Knollspine Dragon, Wheel of Misfortune, Endless Atlas, Idol of Oblivion, Big Score, and Unexpected Windfall. Cute Stuff isn't a fan of looting effects, and we don't have any graveyard manipulation in the deck, but wheel effects are fun, and Big Score and Unexpected Windfall also generate treasures. And there isn't a dragon alive who hates treasures. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Drakuseth Maw of Flames, Chaos Warp, Tyrant's Familiar, Parapet Thrasher, Sarkhan's Unsealing, Abrade, Bolt Bend, Deflecting Swat, Cleansing Wildfire, Pillage, Untimely Malfunction. Waffles, speaking of budget, red spells, budget interaction, Cleansing Wildfire should be on your list. And Return the Favor. Some spot removal, but also some ways to play with scary spells cast by our opponents. Our board wipes consist of Balefire Dragon, Magma Quake, Earthquake, Fault Line, and Blasphemous Act.
No, I know that people are like, oh my god, land destruction. You can't run land destruction.
Some spot removal, but all... Okay, here's the thing. Destroy target land. Its controller may search their library for a basic and put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle their library, and you get to draw a card. So if you're going up against someone who's got, like, Gaia's Cradle, or a Rogue's Passage, or a... what's the one that lets you bring enchantments back? You know, there's all kinds of utility lands out there that are really, really good, and people really like using them. Blow it up. You have a Plains. Like Demolition? Untimely Malfunction. Which one's Demolition? And Return the Favor. Some spot removal, but also some ways to play with scary spells cast by our opponents. Demolition Field. Our board wipes consist of Balefire Dragon, Magma Quake, Earthquake, Fault Line, and Blasphemous Act. I like running board wipes that destroy land-based creatures in a deck that has dragons. Because of that, I don't bother with the dragon shamans that lower the mana cost of dragons. The core of our deck consists of Fang, Roku's Companion, Ranon Shaw, Scourge of Valkus, Utvara Hellkite, Wrathful Red Dragon, Terror of the Peaks, Dragon Master Outcast, Twin Flame Tyrant, Scourge of the Throne, Inferno of the Star Mounts, and Chaos Dragon. Supporting our plan, we've also got Dragon Tempest, Crucible of Fire, and Roaming Throne. We're not really a combo deck, we're a beatdown deck. I debated between Crucible of Fire and Panharmonicon, but the look on Cute Stuff's face when she swings out with an army of 8/8 dragon tokens that Lathliss
Demolition
then
Field.
pumps is just pure joy. Well, not for her opponents, of course. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist.
Demolition.
57 mana sources split between 38 lands and 19 pieces of ramp. Heavy, I know, but a lot of our ramp doubles as dragons that can beat our opponents down or card advantage. Also, dragons have a
Weird.
high mana value, so it's fine. 15 pieces of card advantage, counting our dual-purpose mana ramp and lands. 12 pieces of interaction. 5 board wipes. 1 piece of graveyard hate in Scavenger Grounds. 1 sudden I win card in Sozin's Comet. Now, many content creators talk about using Sozin's Comet with some extra combat tricks, but in this deck it is a win con with our commander. We cast the Comet, or foretell it, and then attack with a Flight of Dragons. For every 2 dragons that attack, that's 10 mana, which is 5 activations of Lathliss. In other words, if we swing out with 10 dragons, that's 50 mana. Each dragon gets plus 25 plus 0. More than enough to destroy the table. Do you have a Lathliss Dragon Queen deck? What's your secret deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Dana. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also want to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons. Waffles, Drya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alex, Borgie, Congo, Robert Pye, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard, Sint, Boomy, Oscar, Justin, Golden Walker, Captain Hammer, Yori, Sleech, Zach, Mr. Salty, and Hua. You guys are awesome.
Video was good.
Okay, we double check after Cute Stuff edits the video. We watch it to make sure that there's no issues. Sometimes she misses a card. It happens. No one's perfect, and that's why you want someone to double check your work.
Okay. I'm thinking, and these are just plain tacos. Nothing else, just plain tacos. I think, given the number of groups, I need to open up.
Upload the
I think if I
thumbnail.
could do this
Dragons done. Next.
without
On.
some help.
Done. Next. None of the above. Submit
Okay.
rating. Next. Add an end screen. Save.
Okay.
And this is going to be tomorrow at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. Schedule. Got it. All right. Close. I had a silly ability. Ur-Dragon. We are building an Ur-Dragon token deck. We want 5-color token dragons.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of not running any creatures or planeswalkers.
Dad
So
comes
we just
stay
go
with till
4.
my birthday. I knew you would be.
She upset about that?
I'm gonna grab 2 trays and go into the other room. Knock out as many as I can.
Yes, he does. No. No. Yes. And that one. Sure. Absolutely. We'll get Farseek, but we'll come back to it. So, part of the reason I have so many commercials playing is I hit the minimum for, how do I put this?
Yeah.
I don't have pre-rolls. My channel doesn't run pre-rolls. And pre-rolls kill channel growth. So if you have an ad playing, when like you click onto a person, you're like a new streamer, you're like, oh, I'm going to check this person out. I've never seen them before. I'm going to try them out and see if I like them. And come to find out they are is 6 minutes. You got to get through 6 minutes of ads just to see if you like the content.
Okay.
Gross. I don't wait 6 minutes. I don't have that kind of time. Screw that.
We got tomato soup. Tomato soup, yeah. If you want to go pick up the clipboard and do the research and copying.
I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. And we're back. Okay. Do I need Demonic Tutor? I don't know that I need Demonic Tutor. Maybe. We'll go ahead and add it. I'm thinking... if we go for bracket 3? Or do people want bracket 4? I mean, it's frickin' Ur-Dragon. Vampiric Tutor... Jessica's Will... the One Ring. Ancient Copper Dragon. Whoa. Ancient Silver Dragon. Rith. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? Let's do this instead. Let's go here. Let's go advanced. Let's go. Name Ediatrix. Oh, you absolutely want ancient gold dragon. We got to our Hellkite.
And this is the one
Genex.
I was working on.
And Astral
You invited me to play.
Dragon.
So it's mostly on, but not fully yet. Okay. So
Sure.
bread is a starter. Hot dogs are being made and plated automatically in the dishwasher.
Oh, I need that. I need a copy right of the Dragon Caller.
Bread as a starter. And I've got one frozen loaf, but you do have to run in here, and I'm trying to get that section automated, but we're not there yet. We do have no tables creating no messes, so that should help. And then that. Grab the loaf. I normally toss it there to make life a little easier. Oh, and they may leave food on their plate, so.
Draconic Disciple, Descent to the Dragons, Feywild Trickster.
Go ahead and set it on there.
You know, I think. Wait, Sarkin. Let's go back to Sarkin.
I normally try and put the board on the next
Dragon Soul.
place
Yes.
I want it, and then go from there. Oh look, another loaf of bread. All nice and
There we
easy.
go. Dino DNA. It makes dinosaurs. I don't want dinosaurs. I want dragons.
Okay. I need to take out the trash here.
Oh. Toughness? It's only toughness. Zergo and Ojitai. Hexproof as long as it ends the battlefield this turn. Kolaghan the Storm's Fury. Absolutely. Kolaghan. The Storm's Fury. Absolutely, Karthus. Assassin's Trophy. Negate. Counter spell. Dovin's Veto. Oh, what was the name of that? Boros Charm. Beast within a braid. Generous gift.
Okay, so we need it.
Commit. Memory. Alright, let's grab the lands database chat.
Fully automated.
Oh, wait. Oh. Why not? Dragon's Horde Chromatic Lantern. There we go. Orb of Dragonkind.
Yeah.
We like Orb of Dragonkind. No. 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 I was thinking about you. But you're pricey. There we go. Here we go. Haven of the Spirit Dragon. Cavern of Souls. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a dragon spell or an omen spell. Perfect. Okay. The Kinship Banner. Well, here's where we're at for ramp. We've already got 19 pieces of ramp. I'm probably going to be making some trims. I could add it. Kinship Banner. Lands database. Here we go.
I need a smart one for the next. Wait, sorry. I forgot. We need to do, I need to put something into the other.
It is. But dragons are big enough as it is usually, so you don't often need to buff them. It's rare that dragons are the smaller creatures on the battlefield. And even if they're not, like, oh, well, dinosaurs can be bigger than dragons. Yes, they can be bigger than dragons. But,
we've got more options. Okay. Now I'm ready.
I'll just fly over you. You know? Alright, that brings us to that. So we're gonna go.
And a portioner.
One, two, three, four, five. No, you know what? Always comes down to this, chat. Do I cut the utility lands or do I cut the triomes? And since our ramp package is based off of fetching non-basic lands, I think I cut the utility lands. So we go one. No, I don't want to cut anything. We'll cut Bojuka Bog because we can. Heh. Did you see... Hang on, let me see if I can track it down. Oh, well, it must have been a Facebook thing. I thought it was hilarious. See if I can... I'll send it to my child. I could have sworn I'd shared it. Did I share it in chat? Anyway, video is, it's a short video and it's playing You Say Run. And his opponent casts Damnation and he's like, oh, and grabs all of his creatures and puts them in a pile and starts sadly putting them into the graveyard, and then he comes across not your favorite, but
Yeah.
this boy.
Okay. Hey, we can go from the beginning.
I'm sorry, it's a Tulpa on an empty board after a board wipe. You know how tempted I am to go board wipe tribal, just build Zatalpa board wipe tribal. And Zatalpa's my win con. That is my only win con. In fact, that's the only thing in the deck. And I do creature board wipe, creature board wipe, creature board wipe. Mass, not even mass land destruction, but like mass land, I don't know. Is there non-basic land hate in mono white? World Slayer was Zatalpa.
Okay.
Because the last time I won a game with Zatalpa, I had her on board. Beginning of each combat until end of turn, each other creature you control gets +1/+1 if it has flying, first strike, and so on for double strike, death touch, hate text, proof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, protection, reach, trample, vigilance, partner. Flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, indestructible. That's 5. So he's a 9/13 double striker.
Totally get it.
And my opponents
But this is gonna be
shit themselves.
amazing. Starting with a copy desk and a research
I'm going to cut the triumphs. They come into play tapped.
It's like, oh my god.
That brings us to 27. 27 minus 37. Let's go 11. Let's go... No. 1 plains, 2 island. No. 2 plains. 1 swamp. 3 mountain, 4 forest. Alright, let's see how that looks. Decks.
I think
Crater deck.
that should make making food much easier. And
Go away. 3.
yeah, I think we're good.
Her dragon.
Yeah. For the extra moolah. Yeah, I'll make that big. A little bit. We can make.
Oh my gosh. Dovins. What? 7? Oh, yeah, it's a break of 4. There we go. Let's spell Dovin's veto correctly, shall we?
Dining room table we want.
Uh,
Okay. Well, of all the
Wait a
things,
minute.
because let's face it, there isn't a lot here yet. I figured we could
Patchwork
do
banner,
all,
not kinship banner.
and that should help. No, I'm gonna want a danger hub. Ah, I couldn't make it to do that in time. I don't know where the trash can went.
Alright, we need to cut 7 cards. We're at 107. Lands, 38, we're good. Ramp, I think we can trim a little bit. We're going to cut Patchwork Banner and Orb of Dragonkind. They're both cute. No. Let's cut Chromatic Lantern. And Mox Jasper, because honestly I don't think it's that good in this deck. I think Mox Jasper goes in a Spell Slinger Dragon deck, which I'm kind of tempted to build, but not today. So I need to find... There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Update preview. That brings us down to 4 cards we need to cut. Okay. Now... 1, 2, 3, 4...
We can.
1, 2, 3 of those are crazy expensive. So that brings us down to 4. That's fine. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. I'm not a fan of the One Ring. I know a lot of people love it, but I'm just like, eh. Let's cut Tiamat. No way Tiamat would ever work for the Air Dragon. Three more cards to go, chat. And we're leaving card advantage alone.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and cut.
I think mashed potatoes is fine.
want to cut. All right, let's go through these.
Okay, now
No,
our
leave the
top
creatures
looks
alone.
like I'm gonna do this over here for mashed potatoes.
Sark and Dragon Soul is silly.
Nothing really great. Safety. Missed it down there. That, and yeah, I think we're good.
I don't want to cut any more into ramp. We're at 3. We're a little heavy on ramp, but I think I wanted to be heavy on ramp because we've got a freaking 9-mana commander.
We'll have to wait for this to finish cooking and then we have to move it and cut it. No, no, no. We'll never go through what's there. I know. You get like 20 portions.
I don't want to cut the token doublers. That's the whole point of this deck.
Yeah. It takes longer to make, but it stays forever.
Dracogenesis is silly, but it's like...
So not cool. Okay. I'm gonna put that in there, but we're gonna go ahead and see if we can't get something better. I don't think it's worth it for the mob because we may end up with other things. Yes, but we don't have the money for it, but we do have for a second thingy. I need to move this. This is gonna go.
Oh my gosh.
That can go there. This can go over here. That can go there.
Ban.
And then that can go inside. In fact, we can even put that there. So they both get
Stupid
hit,
bots.
and then boom. Boom, got one. Alright. Good, good, good. Because we want to turn the portioner into a combiner, which is its only upgrade option.
You know what? Dracogenesis is silly. We're going to cut it. I don't think we need it in this deck.
Because there's a good chance we can get a freezer, and then we can save the leftover mashed potatoes in it.
So that's another one down. We need 2 more cards cut, chat.
Thank you.
I'm thinking Sark and Dragon Soul. It's great. I love it, but I don't think I need it for this deck.
Get it from the counter. We got a workstation, but we'll manage that.
Hellkite Courser? No, no, no. We like him.
Okay. He's gonna need mashed potatoes.
So the deck is...
And he's gonna need
The point of the deck is to make dragon tokens. Okay? So we want cards that make dragon tokens, cards that enhance dragon tokens, cards that make tokens themselves. Like they can make other tokens. So Ancient Gold Dragon is phenomenal in this deck. So Ancient Gold Dragon can win us the game by himself. So let's say we roll a 9 when we hit someone with Ancient Gold Dragon, and Dragon Tempest is on the board. Okay? Deals X damage to any target, where X is the number of dragons you control. When those 9 dragons enter, they all see each other, so they all trigger Dragon Tempest, and they all count as the 10th dragon. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I think. I'll have to double check that.
They can do, but that's it. One. And it's going way up here. Okay. That's fine. There. Okay. There we go.
Ah.
I'm just gonna make a bunch of taco trays. But yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to do a video on that one. It's so silly. All right, chat. How many more do I need to cut? One. One card. You know what? Let's double check everything. We're going to start here. Does it all work? Yep. Yeah.
But now you get why I'm always excited about
You know what? Orb of Dragoncon's gone. Goodbye.
those things. Ooh, I love doing fish. Fish has been a lot of fun.
There will be no more orb pondering, chat.
Want a turbo one. Or riches.
Save.
Not
2 deck lists done. Let's get to number 3.
I kind of like that. That is a huge space.
Black, white dragons.
That.
Black, white dragons, chat. How long have we been going? Not quite 2 hours. That's fine. That's fine. What else do we have going? Hey, Saif, how you doing this morning?
Here.
Estinian. All right, Estinian, it's your turn.
Not that I think we will need it immediately, but research. Boom. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, dragon deck.
We want to hold off because we need two for this one, and then we'll get to the other one.
Manga about a hero and a mage who defeated the demon lord, fulfilling their promise to go on a trip, checking off their bucket list. That's adorable.
What do you got? One of each. That's gonna be like perfect.
Have a great trip after the end credits.
I have to work on that dishwasher. And let's put in another table just in case. Yeah. All good. Okay, no dishwasher yet.
That looks adorable. Oh, no, I have read that one. Yeah. Or I've heard about it.
Cook, 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 cook.
Yeah, she's only got a limited amount of time, so they're going to rush through and do all their. Yeah, I've read that. I've heard about that one.
That's pink fish cook.
Another. So anime is finally catching up to manga trends, and manga trends were finally catching up to light novel or web novel trends that came out a while ago. So right now we're getting the whole villainous era. We're getting lots and lots of villainous anime, and I love villainous. Don't get me wrong, I love them. There's good ones and bad ones, and May I Ask for One Final Thing is definitely one of the good ones. I am hoping we soon get to the post isekai anime. And I'm also hoping we get to villain isekai, where the main boy winds up as the villain and decides he wants to change his fate, but he's still a bit of a dick. Like, not heroic heroes, absolute jerk heroes. I love those stories where they're flawed heroes, flawed characters. They're great. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely need that. But I'm kind of debating
Um,
dishwasher or conveyor, and I think we'll have to try for the conveyor later.
But yeah, two that updated this morning that I enjoyed. Reincarnated as the lazy and villainous noble, I broke the scenario and became the most formidable with exceptional magic. Very silly series. The person sitting next to me is looking at me with perverted eyes. I did a video on that one. It's so good. Always a catch.
We're getting the dishwasher.
There you go. Always a Catch is set to premiere Q2. Do we have a trailer for it yet? Let's check. I'm excited for that one.
No, we don't need to even bother with that.
Let's go. I need to finish my script for this one so we can have it prepped and ready before the season drops. that's not coming till spring, so I've got some time on that one, and I am taking my time with that video. I am really enjoying it. Which one's this one? Most heretical last boss queen. Okay.
Spiny fish.
Ah. I saw a little book talk video that had me interested. Girl is trying to get her engagement annulled, so she goes out and, like, hate fucks the first person she comes across. And she, like, goes out onto the balcony and has sex with this guy. And, they go back into the ball and everyone's been murdered, and it turns out the person she just had sex with is the new crown prince of the regime that just overthrew the kingdom. This one I'm excited for. This one I'm excited for. This one I'm excited for. That one's hilarious. It's very much awkward etchy. She tries to be intimidating and comes off as seductive. And he's all for it, and she's like kind of awkwardly goes along with it, gets really embarrassed. It's really cute. She's a demon, and she's going to devour him, and he thinks she's seducing him. And then now they're dating because of the misunderstanding, and it's just the cutest. Yep, Mao. I'm excited for Mao. Is this it? Always a catch. The fish I missed was big, but I caught another fish was too big. Yep, looks like that. There it is. There's a trailer. Have you watched the trailer yet, Saif? Let me...
That does not take long to cook. And of course, everybody wants spiny fish.
ルビーニ王国第一王子レナート・ディ・ルビーニは今この場であなたとの婚約を破棄させていただく。
それはいきなりの婚約破棄で幕を開けた。
後取り確定だ。お前は向こうを探せ。なるべく有料物件で。
私は故郷でモテなさすぎて婚活のために留学してきた売れ残り。それじゃまず王立学園の方を案内しなくちゃね。私が全力で守りますから。そちらは転校生かな。王子
第一王子レナート殿下。
待たせてしまってすまない。アンナバッツィ公爵令嬢。
逃がした魚は大きかったが釣り上げた魚が大きすぎた件。
私と結婚してほしい。
はい。テレビアニメ化決定。
That looks cute.
But we want a second one as well at some point.
Mute site and
Now, the other
close
thing is I want
and
to upgrade or
unmute you, close you. I'll read you later. I finished you. I need to work on you. Estinian, what do you got for me? You know what? Let's just go here. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. We're gonna go dragon,
there will be a thing.
and we're gonna go black
Um,
and white, and
just
that's
in
it.
case, I'm gonna go ahead and put that there.
No.
So that you can see why
No.
we're wanting those in case it happens.
Sure, I'll gain some life. We like that life gain. Yes, we want reanimation as well.
I normally just leave the first one there. We'll have to manually do
What do we
it
got?
once we level up more.
Do.
But it's so nice when we have it automated with throwing it away. and
That's
flash
adorable.
automatically. It's just so nice.
All right. Oh, the dawn sky when it dies. I don't want my dragons to die.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Whoops. We're out of space in the trash can.
When Black Dragon enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Perfect. That's 7 mana though. It's kind of shit. Bone Devourer. This creature enters in creatures that died this turn? Yes. Yes. In country but can't.
Oh, trash can's full again. Okay.
But can't, as she's a super strong martial artist as well, like, but more as another bro. That's adorable.
Take trash out. Yeah. It only carries 2 items unless you get
There it
a
is.
different thing. Exclusive?
You might like this one. All the characters' names are Italian. Nice. She loves making money and loathes the thought of losing any due to her spirit of enterprise. Fiance was an idiot, and marriage engagement got broken off, and so she receives the consolation money for the broken off engagement. Let's go ahead and annul our engagement. And it's, of course, I'll claim Palimony is so good. I wish there were more updates.
It happens.
She's a hardworking girl that likes to make money, so, you know, how can you blame her? Right? It's a great series. Let me see what else. Because I haven't read anything. Magic Store, Wise Lover. Oh, the lazy and villainous noble married the villain. The lazy and villainous noble married the villainous young lady and became the most fearsome couple. I love villains falling in love with each other and not taking shit from anybody because they've got each other. Fuck the whole world. We're gonna fight you all and kill you if necessary. Delightful. I love those series. Oh, I need to do one on that too. I really need to do a video on that one. That whole concept. You and I were discussing this last time. The concept. Happy to help, dog person. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, chatting about manga with Saif real quick, and then I'm going to get back to building a commander deck. I've seen a few manga where you've got your school personality and then your real personality, and you kind of saw that with I think, I don't think it was the originator. I think the whole putting a mask on in public versus who you are at home, I think that concept's been around for a long time. But I love this one where she hates his guts and he doesn't like her very much either.
Yes, because Victorian standards suck.
Because
Okay.
they meet off day at school. And she falls in love with him like day one. She is head over heels in love with her teacher. And he tries to let her down gently without lying.
I know it's gonna sound crazy, but
And
that's
she starts to figure it out. He figures it out right away. He already knows, but he's like, I'll just keep up the lie to protect her. And now she's figuring it out. And it's so good. And it's not the first one I've read like that, where there's another one where she is the school beauty. What was that one called?
You know what, honestly, that's gonna be easier. No,
No.
yeah, we gotta do pie, and then the pie has to crust, and then you add the cheese.
So she's at school, she's the cool beauty with her hair done all right and everything like that. But at work, she puts the glasses on, she puts her ponytail up, she takes her makeup off, yada, yada, yada. She's a hard worker. So he doesn't quite recognize. I mean, here she is in the light novel. There's like not quite facial structure difference, but makeup can do a lot to change a woman's face. So he doesn't realize who she is. And here's the funny part. He does the same thing. He changes his personality at work. He makes himself like awkward and dorky at school, like a nerd, and then takes his glasses off and becomes more serious, or becomes like, ha ha ha, I'm the cool guy, because he's a waiter, so he's trying to act who he thinks he needs to be as a waiter. And yeah, so there's a bunch where it's this similar concept where she's falling in love with her new coworker, but she's giving advice to her new coworker about the girl he's crushing on, and neither of them realizes it's the same person until much later. It's just really cute. I really like this series. But all right, let's get back to building commander decks. Dog person, I'm always happy to help. We are currently working on Estinians. So we're building a black-white dragon deck. Fortunately, we've got a few cards that are good in black and white, but I wanted to go through and look at all the dragons real quick, and then go in and look at, like, support cards. Because fortunately, there are support cards for dragon and just tribal decks in general, in all colors. So,
We don't need it.
sorry, kindred decks. Whenever a dragon you control, while it's in your graveyard, done. Let's do that. Boneyard Scourge. I don't like exiling 7 cards from my graveyard just to bring back a 5/4. It's like, it's okay, but nope. No. No. Yes, Brainstealer Dragon is amazing.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, it can be burned. Wrong one. I need the compactor.
Oh, I read the fan translation. You know what? Why not? That sounds funny. No, we're not really at stack. So we'll set you aside for now. Today's Marriage to Seneca. That looks cute. Clarion, no, wait.
It's done. Sorry, you were just standing there with the plate, and I'm like,
Nice. Dion.
it's like nobody wants Kingfish today. Orchard.
Other knights you control have flying.
We did all that prep work. That cherry pie was needed.
Why not?
I know. I gotta give it up for it.
No.
Expanded at least will still save us a ton of time.
Eternal Dragon.
Shinobi and Blooming Love. What's that one about?
Sorry. I do it a lot. No, I was doing the research thing.
Grendel. Yeah, why not?
Stuff first. You do. Okay.
Tatsuhiko, for some reason, left his late grandpa's house as well. Oh, okay. Yeah. Whenever this creature attacks, return target non-land permanent card with mana value X or less. X is this creature's power. You know what? Yes. Guardian Scale Lord. Interaction. Hoarding Brood Lords. Just over for card. Exile face down. Icing Death. What do you got? Becomes equipment. I don't care. Yeah. Junji. Kokusho. You know what? Yes.
I'm not sure if that's again. I don't care if the pink fish burns.
No. When Noxious Dragon dies, you may destroy a target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. Nah, no, not worth it. Pearl Dragon, Protector of the Wastes.
So we can also take.
Heck yeah.
You know what?
Timid art student, a girl who makes drums at her grandpa's taiko drum shop while the series is progressing from high school to college. Nice. Oh no. That's so funny. Oh. Eh. Eh. Scourge of Neltoth.
They are gonna want.
Yes.
Bye. Love you. Have fun at work. Need anything from me?
Person over here.
You're good? Shadrick Silverquill. I don't know if it's on Manga Up or Manga Plus, but have you read I Summoned the Devil Wife to Grant Me a Wish, but wound up marrying her instead, or whatever the title's called? This one.
Yeah, we're gonna need 2 more piles.
It's so cute.
I'm gonna put 1 here. Oh, I'm gonna start the dishwasher. Put that over there. Come on, dishwasher, finish.
Yeah, there it is. Is this getting an anime? We need to get this. This needs to be an anime.
Yeah. Grab another rug. And I am thinking.
I'm glad they finally did. And I think it was done cutely and appropriately, and it was done far enough along. It's the same thing with, what's it called? Fly Me to the Moon, Tonikaku Kawaii. They finally had sex. But that was like...
Regular painting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh. I'll put it in here. I forgot to count. We'll see.
Very cute series.
I want money. Yeah. I want money. I don't care about my customers, I just want the money. Yep.
Oh, it was a premeditated crime. Yeah, because she came out of the bath wearing lingerie to seduce him. It was great. Shield High Dragon. What do we got? Flying Lifelink. Eh. This is from 12? Alright, let's jam enter search one target creature.
Oop, they're gonna want pause.
Sacrifice another creature or artifact. Gains indestructible until a turn. Eh. Skitherix. I mean, we can add Skitherix. It's got the whole infect thing, but we're not really an infect deck. We do want summon Bahamut.
Yeah. No, I'm with you there.
Steel Hellkite. Ah! Sunscorch Regent. Timeless Dragon. Technically that's card advantage, but I don't want to count it. Okay, I think that's good enough.
Let's go ahead and come into here and just finish filling out the rest. Swords, path, D-Spark. I don't understand how D-Spark is higher.
I want to do another conveyor. Eventually, we're going to get to the point that I can have the damn heated mixers to help with making cherry pies.
Disenchant.
Because mobs come more often.
Yeah, Xenos. Let's add Xenos.
Oh, I never bother. I always research it up to a robot mob and then do that.
Another
if I
page.
don't,
There he
but-
is. All right.
I didn't take a look at the numbers.
What's the white dragon
Yeah.
storm? Ew. All right, chat. I'll be right back. Need to go to the bathroom again. Sorry about that. We will return momentarily. And we're back, chat. Yeah, say if I see that with min-maxing as well. You take a look at if we go to images.
You can wait too.
Well, I guess the manga's not too different. Oh, look, there's my video on it. That's a great scene. Oh, that's another good one.
Where was that? Oh, he's gonna let her cry.
Oh, she's such a monster. I love her. I've re-listened to the whole series on Audible. What is this? Oh, okay. I think that's the same thing.
Yeah, I can do them.
I need that art, thank you. There's Eric.
Take the frozen prep station and prep out. I will move. Although in honesty, I kind of want to rearrange a couple of things here. So that
It's
we
going to be
got
11.1.
room.
This one's not out yet. And it's not going to be volume 11. It's going to be volume 11.1. I think.
There are extra counters up there you can go grab. I do want to grab this as well because I like having them for fish.
Such a good series.
Although honestly, with
I need
the
this
potential of
artwork.
having the oysters, I kind of like the idea of putting
That's
them
adorable.
here. I also kind of want to take this over here because I'm going to need. Yeah.
Yes.
Because until I get my heated mixer,
No.
because
I don't think I've read that
cherry
one.
pies, and I want one for each of the fish stations because they don't burn on it, as well as it will cut the oysters if we need it. And the potential of this spiny fish thing, it's like, nope.
This art. I need a bigger version of this. Why is it only 250 by 350? No. No. I need a bigger one. Oh, this series is so good. Preach the good word of Mr. Henderson. There's his fairies.
We're going to want that to be a smart one.
There's the other assassin. There's my video on it. I still believe this. It's the best isekai I've ever read. It's so good on so many levels. I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
There's another one that I started that's similar to that. Let me see if I can find it. Let's get back to Estinian.
This one here will want to. This one here is going to want one.
There's only like a few chapters of it.
Yeah, already.
There's another one I read like that where he gets abandoned in the dungeon. They're streaming and he gets abandoned completely. The rest of his party are dicks and he's going to die. But the thing is, if you die in the video game, everyone gets one death. So when you're killing someone, you're not really killing them. You're just killing their career. And which is rude, but at least you're not dead. You know, you can always start over and do something else. So they abandoned him to die. And he winds up not dying and winds up yes, absolutely. Sylvia Brightspear is going to go in this deck. Accidentally freeing this like legendary hidden demon lord type character, and starts streaming with her, and the two of them go demon hunting together. They go hero hunting together, and they're live streaming it the whole time, and it's hilarious, and people are pissed. And he's playing up the whole villainous thing. Nope, screw you guys. You tried to get me killed. Screw all of you. I'm going to kill every one of you. It's hilarious.
I do need to watch that one. Is that one out yet? Otherworldly Munchkin? It is out. Where's it at? Where can I watch it?
We're gonna program it to take off completed cherry pies.
This is it. That's the monster girl he frees. Like, epic level, how do I put this? She's at the level of a founding vampire. Because you know how you got, like, regular vampires, and then you have Dracula, and Dracula's, like, a million times stronger than regular vampires? It's like that.
Oh,
She's
whoops,
just
sorry.
absurd powerful.
There.
And,
I meant to
like,
do that earlier.
like game-breaking powerful, and she's fun.
You have to put what you want onto it.
Yeah, apparently. And it's not there. Browse. Search. One.
Well, looks like that guy's gonna want a pie.
No, it's not licensed. Is it not out yet? Oh, not yet aired. Okay. I think it might have been supposed to come out this fall. I remember I heard rumors that it was supposed to come out this fall. Like October, but whoa. Brand new studio. All right, so who's making it? Staff. Who do we got? Well, I'm sorry. This guy's a fucking legend.
If you want to get a fast moth, you can, but I'm not gonna touch it. I'm
Look at this.
in there.
Darling of the Franks,
Yeah.
Fruits Basket's first season. Standalone complex? What? BNA, Azure Lane, SSSS Denazamon. Key animator for Standalone Complex. Episode director for Appleseed 13.
Yeah, I
Jesus.
want one more table.
This guy's done it all. All right, let's see how good he does. No, brand new studio. Yeah, no, this is a brand new studio. Look at this. Okay, so the studio that's making One Hit Point Munchkin, you come over here to studios. This is the works they're doing. This is a brand new studio working on this. It might have been formed just to make this anime. I know that the studio that does Jobless Reincarnation, Mushoku Tensei, was created just to create Mushoku Tensei. Yeah, no, these are all top tier. And, I mean...
And I'm gonna work on making the combiner for ya.
This is one of the greatest anime ever made. Like, hands down, one of the greatest anime ever made. Oh, okay, I'm excited now. But I'm not as excited... as I am for this. I don't know if you heard about this. Look who's doing OG Ghost in the Shell next year. Science Saru is doing Ghost in the Shell. Oh, people have no idea. Like all the OG fans, though, those of us that have been watching anime for 30 years or more, when we heard this, our like brains fell out. Like we're like, what? Science Saru is doing a remake of Ghost in the Shell? All right, let's skip to instance. What do we got? Fracture, got you. Stroke of Midnight, don't want you. Got Generous Gift. Yeah, why not? Mortify. We're kind of expensive enough as it is. I think 3 is good. I need more Graveyard Hate.
I know. All he needs is that pie, which I just haven't completed yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who they're going to get to voice Motoko.
No.
We don't know who's playing her. There's no list. Moko-chan's the director.
What company?
So, here's what's got me excited. He directed episode 4 of Don to Don. He was the assistant director for the whole series, and he specifically directed episode 4 of Don Da Don. Episode 4
I think
is
double
the...
homework is going to be our best bet there.
Oh, nice. Episode 4 is the...
Okay, now if you put the cherry
Crab
pie
chase
onto
scene.
Here, or the cherries onto here, it'll automatically put it into the pie at the right time.
This is the guy who's directing Ghost in the Shell. The dude that directed the crab chase scene, the studio that made Don Da Don, is doing Ghost in the Shell. So,
Might as well
like...
with some chandeliers. Oh, right.
Yeah. Oof.
They take up no space, they're just in our ceilings. And that gives
What do
us
you want?
Yeah. In fact, I think
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab a second calming painting.
How
here.
do
We're kinda
I...
using this as overflow.
Oh. What?
It's an aesthetic thing.
Oh god, no. How do I block you?
It's worth it.
Yes.
Not like we would ever serve anybody in there. That is
No.
way too far to walk around.
Go away.
But oh, we only need one more. I don't want to buy any of this. I'm putting that in there so we can get something.
Ugh, vomit. We want you to... Yeah, it's the crab chase scene. Yeah. He's the director for Ghost in the Shell. Alright, what do we got? Eh. Wait a minute. What does this Tinian do again? Okay, so we want a little bit more life gain, chat. So yeah, you see why the OGs are excited about that? The dude that did the crab chase scene is giving us Ghost in the Shell. I think that's good. Read the bones. Don't really need to feed the swarm. Fearsome awakening. Sure. Choose one. If you control commanders, you cast a spell, you may choose both instead. Sacrifice any number of creatures. No.
Yeah.
I don't want you.
And
Okay.
We're gonna end up needing one more cherry pie. Yep, 'cause they each need a pie. Nope. But that's okay. We still had the perfect number at the end. We had everything else prepped. We did pretty good. Yeah. Do you want the floor protector? Okay. I'm tired of this. I want my stuff. I will totally get a second blueprint cabinet as well. And I do want that prep station. But I'm gonna put it in there for now. I think having a second coffee table is gonna be more useful. Here, you can go there. You're gonna walk through anyways. And then I can put this.
No. Well, I do want black market
Honestly,
connections.
no, let's
And
okay. We're not gonna do that's kinda sorta okay. I don't care. We're not doing any research on this stuff. We're just holding it for next time. Because we got really good stuff. Well, we didn't get any of the stuff I wanted, but we got good enough stuff that we bought it.
okay. Okay. I think we're good, chat. Let's
Yeah.
go ahead and work on our lands. Let's get okay.
Yep.
Orzhov Signet, Marble, Diamond. That's good. We got you two.
I may have fucked this up.
And let's just grab all of you and shove you down there. Marsh Flats white,
Okay. That saves us.
black, white, black. All of you. All of you. You. All of you. Delete you guys, and then we're gonna go, what is that, 20? I think that's right. Let's go check it out. Let's go here. Let's go decks. Let's go create a deck. Go away. Commander. Cool. Upgraded. Justinian.
how many over are we? 7. 7? Oh, first of all, let's cut 2 lands. 5 and 5. Okay, now we can no longer cut lands or ramp, chat. Do-do-do. Alright. Okay, what are some of the worst dragons we have? But do I want to cut dragons? I don't want to cut any dragons. Fight is 1. Goodbye. So we have the Swiftfoot Boots and the Lightning Greaves for, and a Chrome as well as a Wind Gun. Those 2 are for a little bit extra mana.
Later.
So, that's 4 cards to go. Okay. I think I can cut... Path and D-Spark. I'm never a fan of either of those cards. And Mortify.
Yeah.
And...
Which we don't need.
Those are all dragons.
But finally being able to get my compactor bin.
Let's cut
would be
1.
nice.
Okay,
Now
which
I'm
of
trying to
those is the
research that
worst?
Into a copy desk. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're doing research on both. No, because
Steel
then I'd have to give up
Hellkite
one of
is the
these.
worst.
We're doing
Because we have to pay a
research
ton more
both
mana
of
on
them.
it, so we're going to cut Steel Hellkite. And upload and save. We're done!
I got the right
We got 3 commander decks done, chat. Alright, I am going to go ahead and work on scripting these. It's going to be incredibly boring for you. Thank you all for hanging out and watching me. We'll be back tomorrow night to play some Final Fantasy XIV. Maybe. Maybe. I might not be here tomorrow night. I got to make a ton of money this week, so I might just be out driving for Lyft. So, we'll figure something out. Oh, sorry, Waffles. I'm wrapping up the stream. I'll try to be back tomorrow night. It all depends on how much money I make tomorrow driving. So, you guys have yourselves a good one, and we'll see you around.